Welcome to Fraser Mac Gaming. I'm Fraser Mac. This is the first in a new series of videos where the world and I try out new indie games and work together to shine a light on those games and their developers. It's the brainchild of the sharp-tongued, talented, but indie-loving indie gamer chick. It's called Discover Indies, and the basic idea is that on the first Friday of each month, you take a look on the eShop, you buy an indie game that you've never heard of before, you play it, and you share what you think of it online. Whether it's screenshots, videos, or just tweets, as long as you use the hashtag DiscoverIndies, we want to get those games out there and share them far and wide. I've taken it a step further, I've rated the games on sale on the eShop, and I have picked 5 games to showcase as my first Discover Indies video. So which games have I bought? Are any of them indie hits? Or are they going to be indie trash? Find out after this. First up on the Discover Indies trail is Mr. Shifty. It's from Tiny Build and Team Shifty. It released on the eShop back in April 2017 and is a short action heist game with a twist. You're a thief working to bring down the evil Chairman Badass, and you are taken on his Tower of Evil with your unique teleportation ability. Just think of Nightcrawler or Looper and you're about there. Armed with little more than your lightning fast teleporting ability and a few stray brooms and 2x4s, you have to take on a mob of bad guys and steal the Mega Plutonium before Chairman Badass has his evil way with it. It's a fun game mechanic that leads to some intense fights, stealthy sneaky tactics, and obviously puzzle solving as well. Neil and John Connor have got nothing on Mr. Shifty. It's a fairly short game and it becomes fairly repetitive at times, but it's given me a few hours of fun so far. It's not to be taken too seriously, but it's a solid 6 out of 10, and when it's on sale, it's less than £10. Up next is actually a game I received a review code for from Digirati, so thanks for that, and it's Omega Strike. Those of you who watch the channel regularly will notice I've already played this game on the PS4. It recently came out on the Switch on the 24th of December, so I thought I'd pick it up again and give it another go. I'd have to say, being completely honest, it was an average game at best on the PS4. It's got some nice touches, and it only released earlier this year, but it's essentially the same game. It's a pixelated 16-bit SNES-style game where you have to take down Dr. Omega and his mutant army. It's a fairly simple story mimicking a number of games like Mega Man, from my youth of course. You can play as 3 characters with unique abilities, explore different levels, and fight some old-school boss battles. The trailer makes it out to be a bit of a run-and-gun Contra-style game, and it's anything but this. It has some quirky, funny, moments, but it's got more slow and methodical gameplay, and it's more of a Metroidvania. The special abilities and the weapon upgrades are fairly basic, and they do kind of let the game down, really. The text, obviously, like I said, has some funny moments. It's got some charming artwork, but it did feel a little bit bland at times. It forces you to retrace your steps a little bit too often to flesh the game out, and compared to what is out there for Metroidvania games, I think Omega Strike, it falls a little short. If you're a retro fan, you might like this game and enjoy it. It's currently £13.49 on the eShop, but it's got a 20% discount at the moment. Bleed is game number 3 for Discover Indies this month. It's a tough, fast-paced, pixelated twin-stick action platformer which forces you to develop your skills and your perseverance. It's 7 levels with some very challenging boss battles at the end of each. I'm currently stuck in the first one, so yeah, I've not gotten very far. Yeah, I'm playing it on normal and I'm struggling. It's got 4 different difficulty levels though, so you can adjust it to your preference, and there's different game modes to enjoy. You can unlock different characters, you can play local co-op, and you can knock yourself out helping Rin become the ultimate video game hero. Although I've found it very challenging so far, I do like a fast-paced run-and-gun type game, and it has had me rage quitting, but I want to go back for more. Definitely one to check out if you like shooters. One word of warning, the preset buttons are pretty awkward, but you can edit them. Bleed is usually £10.79 on the eShop, but it's got a lovely 70% discount right now. Go check it out. The penultimate game on my Discover Indies list this month is Rise and Shine. A game that mashes together two genres that don't sound like they should go together. It's a puzzle game, yet at the same time it's a bullet hell game. It's like veggie sausages. They sound wrong, but are actually quite tasty. There's a fairly important tutorial at the start because the buttons are pretty unique and complicated for a bullet hell game. You need to hold a button to get your trusty gun out, called Shine. You also need to master hiding behind objects and timing your shots while aiming with the right stick. You need to get good at multitasking because the game definitely doesn't hold your hand, despite giving you infinite respawns and ammo. There's some serious difficulty spikes at set piece boss battles, and you'll need to work on your trick shots to unlock doors and take down gun turrets and the like. There's some cheeky nods to games like Zelda, and also some awkward noises during the story sections, but overall it's a really fun game. It's strange at first to jump between the fast-paced action and then steady yourself to make a precise shot or solve a puzzle, but it's got some cool hand-drawn art and it's $13.49 in the eShop. Worth checking out if it goes on sale again, and I'm having lots of fun and I can't wait till I get onto the next levels. The fifth and final game in my Discover Indies adventure this month is from WayForward. They're the developers of the Shantae series, and this is something completely different from them. It's another retro-inspired game, and it's actually a very cool 2D 16-bit Mega Drive style Metroidvania. I knew absolutely nothing about it until I saw it on sale in the eShop, and WayForward have actually made a real hidden gem of a game. Despite it being based on a pretty shoddy movie, it's actually pretty cool. You have to explore the tombs, forests and abandoned tunnels in a pretty large world to discover the fate of your Prodigium teammates. And you've also got to stop Princess Amanat from unleashing her hordes of demons and zombies on the world. It combines elements of run and gun and exploration really well. It's got some cool retro graphics. You can discover all kinds of weapons like an assault rifle, grenades and a flamethrower. Yeah, flamethrowers are always cool. As usual, flying enemies kicked my ass, but it's got a pretty massive map that I'm enjoying, exploring so far. Definitely my favourite game on the list, and I'm looking forward to playing it some more. So those are the 5 games I played as part of Discover Indies this month. I think it's a really good idea. I hope you got involved in it. Let me know what you think of the games. Have you played any of them, or are you planning on picking any of them up? Have you played any games as part of Discover Indies this month? Please do let me know. It's such a great idea. There's a lot of indie devs out there who've not had the audience they deserve, just purely because they don't have the marketing. So the power of social media, using Twitter, using Instagram, using anything you have available to you, YouTube, making videos, as long as you use that hashtag Discover Indies, you follow the first Friday of each month. I think it's a great idea. Let me know in the comments down below if you're enjoying it, if you're taking part. Until next month, that's it from me for Discover Indies. Please hit that subscribe button if it's your first time visiting the channel and give me a like, and I'll see you on the next video.